Well, it looks like Alibaba is up over 2%. And this is the only week I did not buy calls. And of course, it went up. But again, don't get too excited because we have seen this where it goes up to 77, 78, and goes right back down. And almost every single gap up gets filled. You can see there's a gap here from 73.23 to 73.64 will most likely get filled just like every other gap here. You can see there's a gap here that got filled and a gap here that got filled. We did see a huge volume, but again, just be cautious. This can easily go back down to 70. We had news today. Citigroup maintains buy on Alibaba, lowers price target to 124. I feel like these analysts will raise the price target when the stock is going up and lower the price targets when the stock is going down. And the only reason why Alibaba is up is because of this news. That's why I feel like it's probably not going to hold. It says Alibaba's Jack Ma reportedly steps into spotlight to praise leadership, restructuring, and memo. So he said, not only must we have the courage to admit and correct yesterday's mistakes in a timely manner, but we must also reform for future. This is why we keep moving forward. That's pretty much what he said. And of course, people took it as bullish. But we have seen positive news in the past where it would go up one day and then sells off a few days later. So I'm not getting my hopes up. I'm down so much money on Alibaba that I have dreams about Alibaba. It's been a nightmare being in Alibaba. I can't even take out any more loans. This is my second worst trade in my life. And most of my losses came from call options because if you have watched my videos every week, you can see a huge volume, open interest on calls, especially the 75 and 80 strike. But in the past month or so, it didn't hit, especially the 80 strike or the 100 strike. And those option contracts became worthless. That's why it's very cautious. It's all about timing. And I apparently have really bad timing. As you can see, I did not buy calls this week and it went up, but it's just unpredictable. A lot of people are down on Alibaba, especially people who bought a few years ago when it was above 100. So we tend to tell ourselves what we want to hear, such as Alibaba has a low PE ratio. It is oversold. They're doing share buyback, which they did. And they didn't do anything to the stock. In fact, it actually went down. Alibaba and the Chinese stocks, they're not based on fundamentals. That's why it's cheap for a reason. And that's why the US stocks are at all-time highs. And Alibaba, JD, NEO, they're all at all-time lows. And you will hear people say, why buy NVIDIA? The PE ratio is so high. Well, PE ratios doesn't matter when it comes to tech stocks. Obviously, it doesn't matter because Alibaba is trading under $75. I don't know what it's going to take for Alibaba to even hit 80 at this point. The last time we saw 80 was back in November. Wow, just imagine people buying calls, 80 strike calls. It never hits. Calls are dead. Last time we saw $100 was back in August. I would love to see 100 again, but I don't see it. Not this year, probably not even next year. We're in April, second quarter already, and Alibaba is still trading like this in this range right here. Yes, we could have all made money by playing iron condors, but again, it's unpredictable. Alibaba only trades sideways or it goes down. Let me know in the comments, what do you think it's gonna take for Alibaba to even hit 80 this year? Do you think it will? And thanks for watching.